HartsLight Kids. Guess what time it is? It's my favorite time. It's story time. Yay! I love stories on HartsLight Kids, where kids shine bright. Today we have a bright story for you. It is brought to us by Amanda Goodhew. If you remember, she read to us a while back that very interesting and cool book about a lizard who broke his bed and had to find a new bed. So if you missed that story, you are going to want to go back and look for that story, because that was a great story and a great lesson in how to make do when something happens that you weren't expecting. So today we are going to find out more about some adventures of Benny the lizard. Thank you, Amanda Goodhew, and thank you for coming on HartsLight and reading your delightful books to the kiddos.
Well, thank you very much. I'm super excited to have you listening to my second story about Benny. And this story is called Benny's New Friend.
Awesome. I can't wait to find out what kind of a friend would a lizard have? Would it be a lizard or would it be a different type of animal? Let's find out.
One day, a new lizard came to live with Benny and his parents. Her name was Chloe. Why do you have such weird, bumpy skin? Benny asked Chloe. That's just the way I am, Chloe said. Why do you have such a weird, straight tail? That's just the way I am, said Benny. Benny's mother told them, I want you two to go and find out one neat thing about each other. What could be neat about her, Benny wondered. She's so weird and bumpy. What could be neat about him, Chloe wondered. He's so weird and smooth. Look at her big bumpy eyes, thought Benny. Look at his small stumpy fingers, thought Chloe. And this is Benny and Chloe meeting for the first time. We could go swimming, Benny said. Benny jumped into the water with a big splash. Chloe didn't go into the water. I can't swim. Why can't you swim? Benny asked. That's just the way I am, Chloe replied. That's weird, thought Benny. And here are Benny and Chloe, Benny having his splash in the water. We could go climbing, Chloe said. She scampered up the rocks, her long fingers pulling her up, up, up. Benny didn't climb the rocks. I can't climb. Why can't you climb? Chloe asked. That's just the way I am, said Benny. That's weird, thought Chloe. Here is Chloe on the rocks. The rock Chloe was standing on came loose, and she barely had time to jump to another rock before the loose rock tumbled down the pile. Whew, that was close, she said. Benny didn't say anything except, ouch! Chloe looked and saw the rock had landed on Benny's tail. Chloe scampered back down the hill. She tried to pull at the rock. It wouldn't budge. She tried to push at the rock. It wouldn't budge. Here's Chloe trying to get the rock off Benny's tail.
Ouch.
What are we going to do? Chloe wailed. Let me try, Benny said. He pulled and pulled and pulled, trying to get his tail out from under the rock, and pop! Suddenly he was free. But his tail wasn't. His tail had broken off. There was just a stump where his tail had been. Oh no, your beautiful tail, Chloe said. Don't worry, Benny said. That's why my tail is so long and straight. It's made to come off to escape danger, and it will grow back. My tail doesn't break off and grow back, said Chloe. I guess that's just the way I am, said Benny. That's neat, thought Chloe. And here is Benny with his tail all gone. A shadow passed over the two lizards. It was a parrot looking for a snack. "We need to hide," Benny cried. Benny hid underneath a bush, but Chloe didn't move. Benny watched as Chloe changed color from pink to green. "How did you do that?" Benny asked. "That's why my skin is bumpy," Chloe said. "I can change colors to escape danger. Birds can't see me." "I can't change colors when there's danger," Benny said. "I guess that's just the way I am," said Chloe. That's neat, Benny thought. From that day on, Benny and Chloe were the best of friends. And there's Chloe changing colors. Benny taught Chloe how to swim. She loved to jump in and make a big splash. And Chloe taught Benny how to climb, but only on the trees, never on the rocks. Never went near the rocks again, even after Benny's tail grew back. The end.
What a great book, and what a great lesson in friendship. When you see somebody or meet somebody that's a little different, boys and girls, sometimes you're not sure about how you can be their friend. But even though we may have different eye colors or skin colors or different backgrounds, we can still find ways that we can be friends. There are ways that we all like to have hugs. We all like to share fun things. We all like to go places, maybe go swimming or go to the park. So there's lots of ways that we can figure out where we can help each other and look at our differences, not as differences, but as ways that we are unique and special, and look at other people and say, they are unique and special too. Let's find a way that we can share our differences and celebrate our togetherness. That is such a great lesson that your book teaches. I love it.
Thank you.
And that's it for today, boys and girls, on HartsLight Kids, where kids shine bright. I hope you come back next time, because we are going to have another amazing author who is going to help read her book or his book. And all of these stories are so fascinating and interesting. That is a delightful book. Where can Mom and Dad purchase this book for their kiddos?
It is available on Amazon.com and Amazon.ca. So either in Canada or the States.
And I hear that you might have a couple more books in the works.
And then I have a third Benny book that's in the works, which is called Benny's New Home. And then I have 2 more books that are coming out soon. One which is called Thomas's Monster Adventure, and another that's called Mandy the Magician.
Wow, you have been a busy lady. And
Right.
What do you think, kids? Shall we invite Amanda back to read another book? That book was great. I think we should have her back and get her to read another one of her books. And
I would love to come back.
We can find more out about what happens with Benny the lizard. Thank you so much, Amanda, for taking the time to read to us here on HartsLight Kids. So come back, and we'll see you next time on HartsLight Kids. Bye.
Bye.